Hello, I'm Mariangela and I'm a student of chemical engineering here at the University of Twente. I'm really happy to show you around. When I come from Brazil to the University of Twente, I could see how nice the master program here it is. The quality of the courses is really high. I can have access to state-of-the-art art facilities and I can choose elective courses that fits my own interests. We are now at the laboratory of Professor Nick from Membrane Science and Technology, and I'm going to do some experiments now. I'm studying chemical engineering because I would like to develop more sustainable or green processes. So in which, for instance, I take garbage and I create something new.
Hi Mary, how are you doing? How's the experiment going?
Yeah, not so good. It's not working and I don't know why.
I see. You should change the angle. I'll show you.
I'm a very enthusiastic teacher. I like to teach. I have a lot of interactions with my students. They also feel very comfortable with just walking into my office and asking questions.
That makes more sense.
I think so.
Thank you so much, Nick. The master program here is just unique. I think I made the right choice. First of all, the first year you have mainly courses, and then the second year you have new challenges. For instance, you have your internship and your master thesis. Now I'm going to PPD, that stands for Process Plant Design, which my group and me are responsible for designing a whole plant, since the conception level until the design of the unit operations. It combines all the different subjects you've been studying throughout your bachelor and throughout your whole master in a really, really nice project. We have a connection with a company, so we are doing a case for a company. So you can see how strong is the connection between university and companies here in the University of Twente. As an international student here, I believe I have a lot of opportunities because first of all, the classes are in English, and then you also have a lot of organizations, a lot of chances for you to be immersed in the Dutch culture. Hey guys, see you tomorrow, bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm going to the Highpressure lab, where I'm going to meet my professor Louis van der Ham, and also where I'm going to show you some really nice experiments here. The Highpressure lab is a laboratory in which you can work with extreme conditions, so extreme pressures, extreme temperatures. In the Highpressure lab, we go one step further. We don't have the lab scale, we have the pilot scale, in which you can work and see the effects of different parameters within your experiment. That's my professor, Louis. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, good morning, Mariangela. Thank you for being here. But first of all, you have to carry some safety glasses.
Okay. That's important.
PT is a very interesting discipline. It combines chemistry, physics and mathematics, and the focus is really on solving problems which are actually important at the moment in society and to try to find solutions for these problems. Examples are, for instance, that we have now the energy transition, so we have to switch from fossil fuels to power and biomass. That means that a lot of processes which we use now have to be adjusted to these new raw materials. The connection between education and research is tight, because the teachers use very often examples from their own research to explain the theory which they discuss. But also the projects which students do, the master project, but also the other exercises they do on the lab, are very often linked to the research, the experimental facilities we have in our department.
We are going to Guido Moe, and they're going to show some experiments he's doing there. Hello, Professor. What are you doing here? Can you explain to us what is this?
Yes, I can briefly explain. So this
The process technology track at the UT is special because at the University of Twente it's not so big. It's really, you could say, a community, so everybody knows each other, and this holds for the students among themselves, but also the teachers, the professors. And topic-wise, I think the electrochemistry that's going to be implemented is going to be something a little bit different from what other universities are doing in their curriculum as well.
Thank you so much for your time. See you.
Okay, bye.
What I like the most is that the field in which I can work always huge. For instance, I can work with oil and gas, food, pharmaceuticals, sustainable process, and the list goes and goes. If you are doubting whether to study in the University of Twente or not, I would say to you, just come here one day, take a look at our campus, see how amazing the atmosphere here it is, and I'm sure you're gonna have a great time over here. I'm going to cook for my roommates tonight. Thank you a lot for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you around. Hope to see you here at the University of Twente. It's a nice place to study.
We came here today.